Welcome back. We are here with another episode of our Ultimate Decades Challenge, and we have entered into the year 1375. And as you can see, we have several teen birthdays that we need to start off with for 1375. We have Kingsley Shoemaker, Otis Petechia, Ramon Petechia, and Yasmina von Schwan, who are all aging up to teens. So we do need to go ahead and roll for them to see if they can go ahead and age up. All of them need to roll anything but an 18 in order to see if they are going to be able to make it or not. So if we go ahead and pull up our dice and we give it a roll, we will see if they are going to be able to make it or not. So if we roll for Kingsley first, he rolls a 13 and survives. Then we have Otis, a 7 and survives, Ramon, a 15 and survives, and Yasmina, an 11 and survives. So they all make it through to their teen rolls. So they are all going to be able to age up to a teen. And then we are going to need to see if they are going to marry. So let's go ahead first and we will put them on the spreadsheet where they need to go. They do get 28 days as a teen. So for them, they are going to need to go on the spreadsheet on here. And then for them, as far as their marriage, if we roll, we will see if they're going to marry or not. That is a D12 that we roll for that. So for Kingsley, he is going to marry. Otis is going to marry. Ramon is going to marry. And Yasmina is not. So for Kingsley, 5 children. Otis, 12 children. And Ramon, 12 children. All right, so Kingsley, 5, and Otis and Ramon, 12. And Yasmina is going to marry but have no children. No, Yasmina is not going to marry. And why is it that none of my von Schwan children are marrying? None of the vampires are marrying and having kids. That is ridiculous. All right, so we have done that. Let's go ahead and jump in with Kingsley Shoemaker and age him up to 18 first. And then we will continue on. So here we are in the game. We are going to go and age up little Kingsley, which is here. And we are going to age him up to a teenager. So if we set his age to teen, let's go ahead and age him up. And then we will give him his makeover and get his photo for the family tree. So let's go ahead and hop into Cass and do that. Alright, so as far as the hair goes, that's not going to work. So let's change the hair. Let's do maybe this hair. And then for their outfits, the Shoemakers are in the gray clothing. now I have to find your hair. There we go. All right, so there's Kingsley Shoemaker as a teenager. Let's go ahead and get his family portrait. And let's hop over and we are going to see Otis Petechia. Okay, we have arrived here at the monastery. We are going to go ahead and age up Otis Petechia, who is here. So let's go ahead and age him up to 18, and then we will hop into cast with him and give him his makeover as well.
Whoa.
All right, Otis, let's go hop into cast with you and give you your makeover and get your photo for the family tree.
You're bleak? Khalil.
All right, so Otis is high-strung and loyal, and it looks like his aspiration is that he is a trendsetter. That hair, though, has got to go. And the Petechia family is, as we know, in the color green. Maybe I'll do this color green on him. All right, so here is Otis Petechia. And now let's go over to Ramon Petechia. Okay, so we have made it into the other Petechia home. We are going to age up little Ramon into a teenager now. So let's go ahead and age him up, and then we'll hop into cast with him and give him his makeover and get his family portrait as well.
Yes.
So let's hop into cast with him.
And
And he has gotten Sagittarius, Lasting, and Galactic Privateer. Alright, his hair is okay other than it aged up with the wrong color. He should be brown. So I'm just going to change it to like a darker color, maybe even black, because his parents have black hair. Alright, and then I'm going to put him in green. And there is Ramon Patetia. And now we need to jump over and see Yasmina von Schwan. Alright, we have reached the von Schwan residence, and here is little Yasmina. We're just going to go ahead and age her up to a teen, and then we will give her her makeover and get her family photo.
Jabin.
Alright, let's go ahead and jump into cast with her.
Widaba.
And she got Daydreamer, Friendly, and Fount of Tamarani Knowledge. I don't know that that's going to go well with her, Fount of Tamarani Knowledge, being that she's a vampire, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and change her hair a little bit. I think maybe let's do this one in red. Oh, it doesn't really have the color I need. Alright, let's look a little bit for some hair for her. Alright, and let's put her in her orange clothing. All right, and there is Yasmina von Schwan, and let's get her photo. Okay, we have arrived in our household with our main family now, and as we know, we do have a birthday for Xavier and Diana this year. They both will be aging up to teens. That will be happening in July of 1375. It is currently January of 1375. So we are just going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be checking in on everyone's needs to make sure everyone is doing okay. It looks currently like everyone is fine. The live-in store is still currently not working properly, so we are just going to continue on making the mead and storing it. We will just have our farm animals tended to and work with the bees and things like that. It is currently raining in game, so there's not going to want to do a whole lot, and it's cold outside, so I don't think they're going to want to really be outside a whole lot. But we'll do what we can around the farm here. I do think that at some point Demarcus is going to want to try for a baby with Julianna. I do think that he is going to want to expand their family. And considering the fact that they are going to be moving out on their own soon, I think that he is thinking to himself, like, we're going to be on our own soon because Xavier's going to be taking over this homestead and we're going to be moving out on our own. Let's go ahead and start trying for a baby so that we can expand our family once we're out on our own. And, you know, it takes a little while for babies to grow and things like that. And by the time you find out you're pregnant and by the time that you actually have the baby, we'll be out on our own anyway. So it's, you know, perfectly fine timing for us to go ahead and at least start trying. And I think Julianna is like, okay, we can totally do that. Like, you're right. It does take a while for us to find out if we're expecting. And it takes a while for us to, you know, it takes a while for me to carry the child. And so she's not too worried about the fact that they can go ahead and start trying for a baby. So they are going to go ahead and just try for a baby here. And then hopefully they can get a little bit of a pregnancy going and they can expand their family, because as we know, she does want to, you know, give Demarcus everything that he wants, and he wants a nice big family and to carry on a legacy. He doesn't know how things are going to go with Bella and Allard, and, you know, obviously things could happen to them, and he wants to ensure that they are going to have a line. So she's like, we can totally try for more children. That's absolutely fine. So that's exactly what they've done. I do have Diana just taking care of the chickens here and making sure that we have some chickens, and I am going to just get Xavier to come out and take care of the cow here and ensure that the cow is fed and cleaned and milked, because we do need to make sure that takes place. Even though it's raining, they do still have to take care of the animals. So he's going to come out and just make sure that they are taken care of here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we love that for him, that he is, you know, even though it's raining, even though it makes him uncomfortable to be out in the rain, he realizes that he has duties that need to be done. He has to clean the cow, he has to feed the cow, and he has to milk the cow. And so he is making the cow his priority. And Julianna is just out here taking care of some of the bees and making sure that she checks for honey and collects the honey and things like that. And as you can see, Demarcus is doing his best to go ahead and clean up in the house, which is fantastic. I think I'm actually going to delete the laundry in this house because it is not getting done and it's just all over the place. So we will just not have laundry. And that will be that, because it is ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. For whatever reason, they are struggling to wash the laundry, and I just can't with that. I just can't. All right, so they just won't do the laundry. So he's cleaning up in the house, which is fantastic. It looks like Bella and Allard are just getting, well, Allard anyway, is getting a little bit of sleep. Bella actually could probably come and stand to get a little bit of sleep as well. And you know what? You are pretty tired yourself, Xavier. And Diana, you're actually pretty tired as well. So I'm just going to have everyone come and get a little bit of much needed rest. And then I'm going to have Julianna come, and when she's done with the bees, I'm going to have her go and pee on a piece of wheat and see if she was lucky in the pregnancy department, and we'll see if she has gotten herself pregnant. And then I am going to get her to come in here, and we are going to cook something. Let's do a roast chicken. You are tired as well. She is pregnant. Oh, that was really fast. All right, so Julianna is expecting. She is going to have another little baby. And so Demarcus and her family is going to grow. She is just going to go ahead and come on in here and let Demarcus know that she's expecting. And he's going to be like, oh, wow, that was really fast. And it looks like Allison Petechia has gone into labor. So let's go ahead. Oh, and Mara Goodwill has gone into labor. All right, so Allison Petechia. Let's go see Allison Petechia first and let her have her baby. Okay, so we are here with Allison Petechia, and we are just going to go ahead and let her have a baby. I just need to check where their home is here, and then we will go ahead and let her have her baby. It looks like this is her home. Does she have a bassinet here? I don't know. It does not look like it. That's not good. How do we have this baby without a bassinet? That is the good question. All right, let me give them a bassinet. Okay, let's go ahead and get her up here, and she is going to have this baby. Go have your baby now, Allison. She's like, oh my gosh, this is so difficult to climb this while I'm pregnant. I'm sure it really is. But you do need to go up here so that you can give birth to this child. So I'm sorry. All right. So, okay. Mara, we're coming. But first we got to let Allison have her baby. So Allison's going to go ahead and have her baby here. He's freaking out. It's okay. It's okay, Leopold. We're just giving birth. No big deal. And it's a boy. So we are going to open up the boy name wheel, and we will go ahead and see about what we're going to name this baby. So let's give that a spin. And we are going to name this baby Ren. Alright, so they had one little boy named Ren. Let's go ahead and we are going to go and pull up the dice, and we're going to see if mom and baby survive. So if we pull up the dice, we are going to go ahead and give that a roll. As we know, mom can't roll a 1. She rolls a 15 and survives. Baby needs an odd 8, 10, or 20. Baby rolls a 20. So Ren survives. It is Saturday. We will put Ren on our spreadsheet. So we have Ren Petechia. And he will go 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 here. as well. And then Allison, where are you on here? All right, so we've got Ren Petechia, son of Leopold and Allison, the 5th generation male. He was born in January of 1375, and we just need to grab the information here, and we will put that up here, and that way we will have that information. He is alive, and he is British Italian, and a single birth, so we love that. And then we'll just update the color here on the chart. And baby has been updated on the timeline and on the info tab. And we are going to go ahead and feed this baby. And then we will age up Ren and get the photo for the family tree. Get in here and feed this baby. Where do you think you're going? She's like, I'm starving to death. I understand that. But your baby is also hungry, and you need to age this baby up. So, get over here. Where did you go? Get over here and take care of this baby. She's like, I'm coming back. I just literally climbed all the way down the ladder and had to climb all the way back up it. Yeah, I know. It's a process. All right, so she's just feeding little baby Ren, and then we are going to go ahead and age up little baby Ren, and then we will hop into Cass and get the photo for the family tree. Look at, she's like, oh, you're so cute. Okay, Mara, we're coming. All right, age up baby Ren. All right, baby Ren, happy birthday. Baby Ren is a Sagittarius. Jovial and carefree, Sagittarians are also blessed with boundless energy. Unfortunately, this combination can make them restless and careless. They get along with other Sagittarius and are often attracted to Pisces and Capricorn. They don't match with Libra or Scorpio. All right, let's go ahead and hop into Cass and get the makeover and picture taken care of. All right, let's take that skin off of you and give you you got blonde hair like your mom, and give you your eyelashes. Aren't you just the most precious thing ever? And you got some curly hair going on. And let's put you in your green. Because as we know, you are a Petechia. All right, there's little Ren. He's super cute. And let's go ahead and we will go see Mara. All right, so we are here with Mara Goodwell. We are just going to go ahead and let her have her baby. All right, so let's go ahead and let her go and give birth. She's feeling really, really uncomfortable. So we do want to go ahead and let her have her baby now. Go give birth to your baby. Go have your baby. Why are you not going? Go have your baby. Where's your house? Here's your house. All right. I know you have a bassinet, so come over here and have your baby. Okay. Go here. Oh my goodness. Teleport here. Go have your baby. Why can't you have your baby? Okay, let me see if I can fix this bassinet so that she can have this baby. For whatever reason, it's not letting her do this. Okay, I don't know what the deal was, but I've got her baby out here in the hallway, and she is going to go ahead and give birth here in the hall. And she had a girl. So let's go ahead and open up the wheel for the girl names. And we will give that a spin and see what we're going to name this baby. Estrid. Alright, so she had one little girl named Estrid. We are going to go ahead and pull up our dice and give it a roll and see if mom and baby have survived. So if we pull up our dice, as we know, mom can't roll a 1 and mom rolls a 15 and survives. Baby needs an odd 8, 10, or 20. Baby rolls a 19. Baby survives. So let's go ahead and pull up our spreadsheet, and we are going to go ahead and we're going to put baby here on the timeline. So we are going to add Estrid. I think her last name's McNally. Oh no, Goodwill. I don't know why I thought McNally. Goodwill. And then we'll put her down here. Estrid Goodwill. And then on the info tab, we have Estrid Goodwill, daughter of Rollo and Mara, 5th generation, female, in January of 1375, and she is alive. She is a British baby, single birth. And so the timeline and the info tab is updated. Let's go ahead and feed this baby, and we will age her up to an infant and get her her makeover and her photo for the family tree. All right, let's go ahead and age her up. I know, age up Estrid really quickly though. She's like, I just want to love her right now. She's so tiny and beautiful. I don't want her to age up right now. I know, but it's time for her to age up. So age her up, and then you can go to the washroom and get yourself something to eat. Estrid is also a Sagittarius, as we know. And let's go ahead and jump in to Cass with her and give her her makeover. All right, she got red hair as well, but then again, both of her parents have red hair. She is super cute. She got red hair like her dad, though, like that bright red hair. I am just going to tweak her eyebrows a little bit and turn them red because she is a redhead. So we will fix that just a little bit here. And let's go ahead and give her some eyelashes. Oh. There we go. And then they are, I think, purple. And then for her winter wear, we'll put her in that. All right, so here is Estrid Goodwill, and let's get her photo. And let's go ahead and jump back into the game. Okay, so we have made it back into the game, and as you can see, it is fall harvest, so I am just going to get Julianna to come over here, and I'm going to have her work on the garden here. She is going to go ahead and harvest everything that is in the garden, and we're going to get her harvesting the plants here, and we're also going to get her to harvest the trees, and that way we will have the harvest done. I will have Diana come and check on the coop. It looks like the coop actually is okay. It looks like we're getting a message from Lady Whistledown Society Papers. Alas, dear reader, I am bored as of late. The season stumbles along, and whisperings of the tongue have all but been silenced. Gossip these days is in short supply. In fact, this author can think of no event that even merits a mention. Yours truly, Lady Whistledown. I'm going to go ahead and get Xavier to come out and deal with the cow, and we'll just clean and feed and milk our cow here, and then he can work on that while Julianna goes ahead and deals with the gardening. As you can see, she is just getting the harvesting done. Demarcus is out going hunting so that he can get some meat for the family, which is fantastic. We absolutely love that for us, and we are just going to have her harvest everything in the area. Oh gosh, she's gotten attacked by the bees. The poor dear. Looks like our bills of 2,979 simoleons has been paid out, which is not necessarily ideal. We've got a lot of bills to pay for this house, but that's okay. I am going to get her just harvesting all of the things in the area. Why did you not harvest those? Alright, so we're going to get her harvesting, and then I'm going to have her go ahead and give Bella a bath. Because it looks like Bella is needing a bit of a bath, and so we'll get her doing that. Alright, how are you doing, dear? You seem to be okay. Why don't you go ahead and stitch a large hoop, and that will give you something to do. And you can come in and you can stitch a large hoop as well, and that will be good. She's just going to go and give Bella a little bit of a bath. And what are you doing? He's just out here taking a look at the cow, Allard is. He's like, wow, you are a big animal. Holy moly. Alright, so it looks like Demarcus is back, but he did get mauled by a bear, so that's unfortunate. He did get us 3 squirrels and 2 rabbits and a duck, though, so we did get us some meat for some cooking. I'm just going to give that food to Julianna so that she can make some meals, and we can sell these pears. I'm actually going to just sell everything in his inventory here. Alright, perfect. And Julianna is going to put everything that she has in her inventory in the fridge. So she's got some sage, we've got some basil, we've got apples, we have grapes, we have raspberries and lemons, we have pears, garlic, and mushrooms. And then we have our honey. Alright, let's go ahead and sell that honey. Can you sell this wax? Alright, perfect. And we have 12 bottles of baked apple cider in her inventory as well. We are just going to put that in here on the shelves. We probably don't actually have 12. We probably only have like 6 because it looks like it's doubling her inventory right now. but that's fine. And so we'll go ahead and mark these for sale. Yeah, we don't have these. These are just, and let's go check on her, and maybe we can get her to make some food. I'm gonna have her do some cooking. We're gonna do some meals, and she can do a roast chicken, some fried fowl. Let's do fried fowl. Oh, she can only do a single serving. How about a roast turkey? What is wrong with Allard? Allard is sad because he's uncomfortably wet. Okay, well, Bella is just in here making an awful mess. But anyway, they did go ahead. They got their fall harvest done, which is fantastic. We love that for them. I am loving that they went ahead and were able to go ahead and get that done. I'm going to have Demarcus come in here and just have himself a little bit of some relaxation. Since they, like he got mauled by a bear, I think he would stand to benefit from a little bit of a nap. So while Julianna's making this roast turkey, he's just going to go and have himself a little bit of a nap here. Bella is just making a huge mess. I'm going to have her stop doing that, hopefully. She can quit doing that. And maybe Diana will come and clean this pile up. Can you come clean this up, Diana? Diana's like, I am painting right now. I know, but can you come clean up and help?
Oh.
All right, you can call everyone to a meal.
Dorna! Emka!
Everyone's going to come and grab a serving of food and get themselves a little bit to eat here because everyone is starting to feel a little bit hungry. Come and grab yourself a serving of this food. I don't know why the laundry's still everywhere. I took the stuff away. Is it because I still have laundry lines? Because if that's the case, let me delete those. All right, let's go ahead and get you to clean up a little bit. The house is a bloody disaster. And Bella's decided she's a picky eater, so I guess she didn't necessarily like the roast turkey, which is not necessarily a good thing. I am going to, after Demarcus goes ahead and finishes his meal, I'm going to get him to come out and craft a little bit of furniture. We're going to do a wall hanging, and he can just do a little bit of a wall hanging for the house. That way we can have some things here. A wall hanging and maybe even a mirror for the bathroom. All right, so she's cleaned that trash up. I'm just going to have her clean up a little bit of the plates that are in the area, and then we're going to put the food away so that it doesn't go off. And then she can, what's homemade produce? Canning. Oh, she can make mayonnaise. Let's make her make some mayonnaise. All right, Diana, why don't you go finish this painting that you started because you started it. And that way we can go ahead and have you working on that. And did you start this? No, but you can sell it. So Xavier's going to go ahead and sell that large hoop that somebody did. And then I'm going to have him go ahead and go to the washroom. So as you can see, fall harvest has gone off without a hitch. We absolutely love that. I think that Xavier probably got some milk in his inventory, so we're going to put that in the fridge. Oh, there are tons of things in his inventory that he can sell, so we'll get him to sell that stuff. He caught a guppy that we can sell as well, so that's fantastic. And we have some fertilizer that he can sell. And there's a trash pile. Let's throw that away. All right, and I think that Diana probably has some eggs in her inventory, so we will put those in the fridge. Oh, she also got an orange egg and 2 chocolate eggs, so we'll put those in the fridge. And she also has some fertilizer that we can sell. And she didn't finish her painting, but that's okay.
Oh, Mubna! Nabi!
All right, so I'm just going to go and have Julianna repair the sink that just broke, and then we'll get her outside. I'm going to get her making a little bit of mead. It has been a little while since we've made some mead, so we're going to make some mead, and that will give her a little bit of chance to go ahead and get her skill up. So we're going to do some strawberry melomel. So we'll do that. As you can see, Demarcus is just out here working on some woodworking, and we absolutely love that. It is currently, right now, in game. Where are we in the game? It is March of 1375, so we're moving right along. It doesn't look like we have anything going on for April, May, or June unless somebody goes into labor. I don't actually know if we have anyone that is expecting, so we're just going to be continuing on with the family and seeing kind of what happens, and we'll go from there. But then obviously in July, we have a ton of birthdays on the schedule, two of which is Diana and Xavier, who will be aging up to teenagers. But that being said, we do have some people that are planning to get married in the next year. So I do want to go and see Blythe Petechia. I want her to start meeting someone because she has to get married soon. So I do think that we need to go and meet Blythe Petechia and see her and let her go ahead and start meeting someone. So I think that we will probably go and see her. So as soon as we finish this mead making and he finishes up his woodworking, we'll go ahead and we will fill those into bottles, please. We'll go ahead and we will have them. Did you fill those into bottles? Yeah, you did. Okay, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's go ahead and put those for sale. What was I saying? We will go ahead and go see Blythe once their crafting is done, and we will let her go ahead and start meeting someone. So let's go check in on Demarcus. Did he finish his projects? Let's check the household inventory and see if he finished those or not. All right, so we have some meat. What else do we have? We have parsley, apples, lemons, strawberries. We have all kinds of stuff. Okay, here is the woodworking that he made, and here is the mirror that he made. All right, so let's put those in the thing. And there's the end table that he made. We're just going to sell that. They have a ton of stuff in their inventory that they can sell. I don't know why they have so much stuff in their inventory, but they do have a lot of stuff in their inventory that they can sell. So I'm just going to sell some of these things in their inventory here. All right, that's good. All right, so we have done all of that. It looks like Diana has painted this. We're going to get her to sell that. Oh, that's garbage. All right. So everyone is kind of doing their own thing. We love that. We're doing pretty good. I'm going to have Demarcus go to the washroom and then he can head himself off to bed. He's kind of feeling a little bit tired. And I'm going to have Julianna also go to the washroom. She needs to go to the washroom as well because she is expecting. And so as you know, she is, she needs to go to the washroom because she is, she's just got some bladder issues, obviously. So we'll have her go ahead and go use the washroom here. I'm going to get Diana into bed to get a little bit of sleep, and I'm going to get Bella to eat this roast turkey, and then she can go to sleep. And I'm going to get Allard into bed as well. So we love that. So everyone's going to go ahead and get themselves a little bit of sleep. It is almost 7:38 p.m. and we will go put them into bed for the evening so they can get a little bit of rest, and we'll get ourselves ready to go see Blythe Petechia, and we're going to be spending the rest of this evening and the next day with Blythe Petechia, helping her find herself a match and hopefully she can find someone that she can spend her life with. So let's go ahead and head over and see Blythe Petechia now. Is Bella going to eat that and go to bed? Yes, she's going to bed now. All right, great. All right, why don't you go ahead and go to sleep there, Juliana? Everyone is going to bed in this family, and we're going to go see Blythe Petechia. Okay, so we have arrived here in the Petechia residence. This is Blythe. She is scheduled to get married next year, and she is going to be having 4 children. So we do need to find her someone that she can be with. We are just going to go ahead and let them take care of their needs for this evening and get themselves a little bit of rest. No one is actually feeling tired right now, but it is 8:18 p.m. and so we are going to just go ahead and let them all go home and take care of themselves, and then we will let her go tomorrow with her dad, and they will go meet someone. So we will go ahead and go home for now, and we will see tomorrow her meeting someone that she can hopefully become betrothed to, and then next year we'll see her getting married. Okay, so this is the Petechia's home. This is where they live currently, and so why did she not go home? Go home, Blythe. Like, what are you doing with your life? All right, so Blythe has come on home. We are just going to let her go on in here. Maybe we can get her cooking something. She can make a meal. Let's do mashed potatoes and gravy. We can do a family size that will feed everyone. It'll get her a little bit of cooking skill. So we'll have her go ahead and cook something. And Henry dislikes dancing. Okay, you can dislike dancing. You don't have to dance. So I'm just going to get her to go ahead and cook some mashed potatoes and gravy for the family and get her cooking skill up, and then everyone will be able to have some food in the house. But this is their home. They've got themselves a little bit of a bathroom here. This is their kitchen area. It is feeling a little bit cold. Why don't you go ahead and come in here and light the fire? There you go. Now the house will be warm. And Simon, why don't you go ahead and go to bed? Ramon, you can go ahead and go to bed. Honestly, guys, is there not enough beds in this house? Yeah, there's enough beds. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. And then you can go sleep when you're done. Mashed potatoes and gravy are made. She's reached level 2 of the cooking skill. We absolutely love that. Go to bed. She's like, where am I supposed to sleep? I don't really care where you sleep. Go sleep there. Let's just get yourselves a little bit of rest. Can you not get to the bedrooms? Why? Why can't you get to the bedrooms? You can't use the stairs? Since when? We'll have to look into this house a little bit because they can't use these stairs. But I'm going to let her get a little bit of rest, and then we will obviously... I don't know why they can't use the stairs. It's super strange. But anyway, that's fine. I'll look into building this house a little better if they can't use those stairs, and then we will continue on. But for whatever reason, they can't seem to get upstairs to the bedrooms. And I'll have to look into that a little bit further. But she's currently getting a little bit of rest. And then in the morning, we will go and we will let her meet some of the men in town. So I will see you then. Okay, so it is the next morning. And as you can see, she is up. She is just feeling a little bit hungry. We're going to go ahead and see if I can get her to come on downstairs and grab herself a serving of this food Doesn't seem that she can get down the stairs either, so I'm just going to teleport her into the kitchen and grab herself a serving of this food. That way she can go ahead and she can get herself a bite to eat. And as you can see, everyone was getting themselves some rest for the night. And then they are going to go ahead and come and grab themselves some breakfast for the morning. So we will just get them something to eat here. All right, you need to go ahead and go to the washroom, Blythe, and then we will go ahead and take you so that you can go and meet someone. You and your dad can go. He's feeling really bored. Is this all there is? Nothing prepares you for the tedium of a life of labor. Day after day, the same repetitive task, knowing tomorrow will be just the same as yesterday. Oh, the poor guy. All right, so she's going to go ahead and go to the washroom. I'm going to go ahead and get him to go to the washroom as well. And then we can let them go ahead and get their bladder needs taken care of here. And then once that has taken place, she's gone to the community area, which is fine. He's just going to go to the... Why can you not? Can you not? Okay, go to the... use the washroom. So he's going to go use the washroom, and then we will be able to go ahead and let him take care of his needs here. And when everyone uses the washroom, then Blythe and Simon are going to go and they're going to meet some of the fellow gentlemen in town. And hopefully we can find her someone that she can find an interest in, that she will want to marry. All right. Look at them playing. That's funny. Let's go ahead and we will change her outfit into her daily outfit. She's just doing a little bit of dancing. All right. And let's put Simon in his daily outfit as well. Change into your daily outfit, sir. All right. And let's go ahead and we will travel. Let's travel with Blythe. And I do believe that Blythe is a teenager. Let me just take a quick look and see. Yes, she is. All right, so we will take her over to the Scotland teen house, and hopefully she can meet one of these gentlemen and she will get on with them. Okay, so we have arrived here at the Scotland teens house, and we are just going to have them come and knock on the door, maybe, if I can figure out which door it is. Is it this one? No, it is this one. Let me just push play here, and we'll knock on the door. And we're going to have him come and gain entry to their house, and then Blythe can go ahead and gain entry to the house. And then we'll have her come and meet these gentlemen while she has her chaperone of her father here with her. All right, so we've gained entry into the house, and where are these gentlemen? They are probably downstairs. There's one of them. Let's go ahead and we'll have her do a friendly introduction to this guy, and we'll see how they get on. So this is Roger Goodwell, and it looks like if we look in their profile, she perceives him as basic looking. Where are the others? Here's one. Here's Robert Goodwell. Let's get her to come and do a friendly introduction to him. And then here's Benedict Goodwill. Okay, Dulce, you're going to have to hold on just a second.
Griffin, new play. Tribna. Tumba
And Dulce has gone into labor, so we are going to have to see her, and then we'll have to come back here. But I just want her to go ahead and... Can you stop with this dancing and go and say hello and just let me see what you think of these people? say hello to him and let's see what you think.
Dad.
Yeah.
So we've got Robert Goodwell that she just got introduced to, and she perceives him as basic looking as well.
Hey boy.
Oh,
Carzini quicks enough.
Okay, Dulce, we're coming.
So mad.
All right, go and meet
Pample Peluche.
the other one.
Sort of nerd.
Where did he go? Give a friendly introduction to him. Stop talking to them. Okay, Dulce, we're coming. We're coming. I promise you we're coming to see you.
Floofy Yaspa. Pimbushi Peaches a feet.
Herbachelif. He's Beniba whelmed.
She cannot meet this fella. Give a friendly introduction to him. Come give him a friendly introduction. Please, for the love of Pete. Just say hello to him, then we can go. All right, so for Benedict Goodwell, she perceives him also as basic looking. So she perceives all of the Goodwell boys as basic looking. And let's go really quickly to see Dulce like, and then we'll come back here and see a little bit more with these boys and see if she kind of gets on with any of them a little bit better. Okay, we have arrived here with Dulce like, and she is not a happy girl. She is very, very much in labor and is ready to have this baby. Let's go ahead and let her just do that. Have baby. Okay, we need a bassinet. All right, let me find her home here, and we can get them a bassinet. It looks like this is their home here. So let me just figure out where I can put them a bassinet, and then she can have this baby. Oh, never mind. They've given her one here.
Oh, Discoofa. Oh, Yabo.
It's a girl. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the wheel of female names, and we will give that a spin. And we're going to name this baby Amabel.
Yashona.
So we had a single birth, a little girl named Amabel. Let's go ahead and we will roll the dice and see if mom and baby are going to survive. So if we go ahead and roll the dice, we are going to take a look and we will see if they're going to live or die. As we know, mom can't roll a 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Dulce like is going to pass away. We are going to have to kill her. I will probably go ahead and get Cuthbert to plead for her. But baby needs an odd 8, 10, or 20, and baby rolls a 10. So baby is going to live. So Amabel is going to live. Dulce is going to pass away. So let's go ahead and go to our spreadsheet and add Amabel to our spreadsheet. All right, so for our timeline, we are on Sunday now. And let's add Amabel here. Amabel like. And then we are going to go to our info tab, and for Dulce, we are going to add Amabel. Amabel like is the daughter of Cuthbert and Dulce. She is the 5th generation female. She was born in May of 1375. And let me just go ahead and grab the info down here and put it up here. She is alive and a British descent and a single birth. And let me just grab the color here for the chart. All right, so the info tab and the timeline has been updated. Let's go ahead and feed the baby and age up the baby, and we need to kill mom. So I guess let's kill mom first, and then we'll do the baby. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll kill Dulce first. So let's go ahead and kill Dulce first.
Yesterday.
That didn't work. Let's try that again. So Cuthbert is going to be distraught over this. As we know, they are soulmates, and he is going to be just devastated that he's just lost his wife. I am going to have him plead for her, and hopefully the Grimm will give us a chance to, you know, not lose our wife here. But I don't know that we'll be successful in that. We'll just have to see. The Grimm sometimes does not go my way. So we're going to obviously plead for Dulce, and then we will see how it goes. So plead for Dulce. He's like, please, please, please don't take my wife. Please don't take her. Please, I need her. Dulce is truly gone after his appeal fell on deaf ears. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Dulce is truly gone. Let me just pause this here really quickly. We're going to go ahead and engrave her epitaph. She was born in 1345. Alright, so 1345 to 1375 is her engraving of the epitaph. I'm going to put her epitaph or her tombstone in Cuthbert's inventory. We are going to go ahead and get him to feed the baby, and we are going to get him to age up the baby. Can you feed this baby? Bottle feed.
Yes, Wetzel.
Kubao, Nubu.
Oh, the baby's like, I don't want that.
Shanaway.
And he just got his new skill day goal met because he increased his parenting skill. Amabel is a Capricorn. It says, armed with dry wit, Capricorns can often be found telling a good joke. Also being very practical, they strive for order and discipline. They get along with other Capricorns and often are attracted to Aquarius and Taurus. They usually don't match with Leo or Gemini. All right, let's go ahead and we are going to jump into Cass and give this baby her makeover and get her portrait for the family tree. And then I will update the timeline for Dulce that she has passed away. So let's go ahead and take a look at little Amabel, who got her brown hair from her mom. Look how cute she is. Oh my gosh. And we're just gonna put her in her white clothes. She is good otherwise, so I'm just going to put her in white, and then I think we're good to go. So she seems to be fairly good here. So let me just put her in all of her little white stuff here, and then we're great. All right, so this is little Amabel-like, and what she looks like. Maybe I can just give her a tiny little bit of blush here. There we go. All right, and let's get her photo for the family tree. And there we have it. And let's go ahead and update the tree here. We are going to say that Dulce is deceased in May of 1375. She was deceased by childbirth. All right, so we have updated her in the timeline. Dulce is now deceased, and we are going to go ahead and we're going to move on to die. Dulce like. In childbirth. All right, and we have done that on our timeline here, and then we're going to just go ahead and move on. We're going to take Cuthbert to the cemetery so that he can go ahead and take her tombstone where it needs to belong, like where it needs to go for her to lay in her final resting place. So let's go ahead and take Cuthbert now to travel, and we'll go lay Dulce to rest. And truth be known, we probably should get Cuthbert to remarry because he now is a widow and he has 3 small children, and as we know, he is part of the family, so he's not like a spouse that has lost a widow. He's actually part of the main family that's lost a spouse, so I probably will get him remarried. So we'll have to find him someone to marry, and so we will do that. But let's go ahead and we will move back here with Blythe now and see if we can find her someone that she kind of likes between those 3 gentlemen that she met, and we'll see if she can build some relationship with them. So let's continue on with them. So let's go back to the Petechia residence and see about Blythe. Okay, so we are back with Blythe here at the Scotland Teens home. I just want her to continue getting to know these gentlemen a little bit better. I want her to, flirt with them a little bit, ask if they are single, and see if she can build up a little bit of romance with any of them. I'm going to get her to, just try to flirt with them a little bit. She's learned that Benedict is single, and so she's flirting with him a little bit and trying to kind of get to know him a little bit better.
Wixon.
So she has gotten up a little bit of romance with him. As you saw, she dropped her handkerchief. He picked it up for her, which is all very, very nice. She's going to dance with him a little bit now and then kind of compliment his appearance. She is just trying to kind of woo him a little bit, which is very, very nice. I think she's going to ask him if she could maybe court with him, because they do have a little bit of romance going on, which is really nice. Let's see if she feels any kind of feelings about him. No, not really. But they do have some romantic interest. It says it's too early to tell, but there could be definitely something there. So she is realizing that they definitely could have some romantic things going on between them.
Swag. Flow.
Very. Well behaved, Delafoya. Sichim.
Yes,
Alpha
and
Nets.
Arp.
So as you can see, their friendship is up quite high from dancing together, and their romance is going up a little bit as well. She is giving him flowers and trying to kind of woo him a little bit. She is going to go ahead and ask him if maybe they could potentially court one another. Love in unexpected places. Blythe has known Benedict for a while now, but somehow things are different. She's always thought that she would recognize her soulmate from the moment she met him, but it turns out that love was right under Blythe's nose all along. Mr. Benedict Goodwill has declined Blythe's offer of courtship. Perhaps it was from lack of affection, or perhaps Blythe's prospects to be lacking. Oh, he declined her offer to court? Are you kidding me right now?
Yes.
So they had a bunch of romance going on, but it would seem that she and he just don't get on. So she's going to try with this other gentleman and see how they get on.
Linda.
And she's hoping that she'll find someone here that she can potentially marry. So she's danced with him, and now she's kind of flirting with Robert a little bit.
Marie Poshima? Oh, Tinkwell.
Maybe she can just ask if they can just be friends.
For to do, baby.
Kills the LeMay. Skiba Yamoob. Sorbin Nurks. Griffin New Play. Tribna. A Finesse. Simonis Arrow. Gibbs.
Sure enough. Oofa. Dupa. Sharky. Frush. Fresh epitoy. Nahara epitoy. Oh.
Fumoy.
Gakuya.
He also has declined her thing to court.
Bema. Payun.
Gibbs.
Bit of Wix. Me Chow. Bim Moisa.
I mean, she's not having very much luck in this department. Maybe she can just ask him also if they can just be friends.
Yepsi Tordo. De Sorbda. Funa.
Oh, Suna. Polina. Kiss up.
Descos.
Neza. Your
Gipora.
boy of a sea.
Yibs.
Yabatin Shorpsa.
Jaruk.
Kinza.
With nay.
Falabalom.
Soy Briff.
Ooh, Harpin.
Ooh.
Oh, he entered into a courtship with Robert Goodwill. Okay, so they are in a courtship, it looks like. He decided that he did want to court her.
Wanna choose? Zorbo.
Aya Borspa.
Lanu.
All right, so she's in a courtship with him. which is fantastic. We love that. So we have someone that she's going to marry. She's going to be marrying Robert Goodwell. Let's go ahead and just get these two to be friends.
Oh.
Ask to just be friends.
Lisa Sway.
Sophie.
Orba Pendola. Becky Wilm.
Oh.
All right, so these two are just going to be friends.
Scripto Narch. Porrada.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to take these two home. They need to get themselves something to eat. And she has gone ahead and secured a courtship with Robert Goodwell. So her and Robert will be able to go ahead and get themselves married in 1376, which is going to be fantastic. We are just about to head into Monday, July of 1375, and in July of 1375, we do have several birthdays on the agenda. We have a lot of people that are going to be aging up, and so we are going to go ahead and let the Petechias head on home, and I will see you back at their house. All right, so we are here at the Petechia residence, and as you can see, she's feeling really flirty. She feels like she's found the one. As we know, she felt like Benedict was her soulmate, but she is marrying Robert Goodwell. So that is going to be a little bit awkward for her to feel like she is not marrying her soulmate. I don't know how that's going to turn out for her, knowing that she feels that Benedict is her soulmate, but she's going to marry Robert. But that is the case here for them, is that she is not actually going to be marrying her soulmate. She's going to be marrying someone that she feels is not her soulmate. And so, yeah, I think that is definitely going to be, it's definitely going to be something different for her. But we'll see how that goes. She's just going to do a little bit of cooking here and fix up some food for the family. So that's fantastic. We absolutely love that. And then everyone's going to turn in for the night. And we are going to head over to the Like residence soon. We need to age up for July. If we take a look at our spreadsheet, we have Angela Like, Eugene Petechia, and Ulrich Petechia aging up to children. And then we have Diana and Xavier Arundel aging up to teens for July of 1375. So if we go ahead and we do our rolls for that, we will find out if they are going to make it or not. So if we roll for the children first, we can find out if they are going to make it or not. So for the children, they can't roll a 4 or a 13. So if we pull up our dice, we will see that for Angela, she can't roll a 4 or 13. She rolls a 17 and lives. Eugene Petechia rolls a 14 and lives. And Ulrich rolls a 14 and lives. So we are good to go with them. They get 28 days. So they are going to be aging up on that day. All right. So that's when they will be becoming teens, is in 1382. And then we have Diana and Xavier becoming teens. So if we roll for them, we know they can't roll an 18. So for Diana, she rolls an 8 and lives, and Xavier rolls a 10 and lives. And they both also get 28 days. All right. And then, as being that they are teens, we do know that they need to roll to find out if they are going to marry. Well, Diana does. Xavier is our heir, so he doesn't have to roll to find out if he's getting married. He is obviously going to marry because he is the heir. We just need to find out if she is going to marry. So if we roll a d12 to find out if she's going to marry, she rolls a 4, so she is going to marry. Diana is going to have 8 children, so that's perfect. So she's going to marry in this day. Eight kids. Perfect. So that being said, let's go ahead and go over to the like residence, and we can age up Angela like. Okay, we are here with Angela like, and we are just going to go ahead and age her up to a child now. She is going to be getting aged up, and then we will hop into cast with her and give her her makeover and get her photo for the family tree. All right, so let's go ahead and give her her quick makeover here. She has the blonde hair like her dad. And let's put her in her white clothes. All right, so here is Angela like as a child. Let's go ahead and get our photo for the family tree. And then we are going to head over and see Eugene Petechia. Okay, so we are going to be aging up Eugene and Ulrich Petechia. They are both in this house. So let's go ahead and age them up. So let's do that now. So we're going to set Eugene as a child. And then we're going to set Ulrich as a child. And then hop into cast and give them both their makeovers. Alright, so here's Eugene. Let's go ahead and give him his makeover. He is an Aquarius. And he got WizKid, and let's go ahead and we will give him his little eyelashes. And I'm just going to change his hair up just a little bit. I think I'm going to give him this hair here. And as we know, the Petechias wear green. All right, so here's Eugene. And then Ulrich. Got that he is hostile and a child delinquent. Oh my goodness. And then his green outfits, we'll put him in. So there is Ulrich Petechia. And then we are going to go ahead and head over to the main household and age up Diana and Xavier now. Okay, we are here in our main household. Oh, she is very pregnant. How far along is she? She is going to be in her 3rd trimester in 3 hours. I'm actually just going to go ahead and see if I can get Julianna to make them a cake. And if she can, we will get them to actually blow their candles out since they are our main household. So I just want to see if she can do if she can bake them a cake. So let me see if we can do that. Can she do a honey cake? We're missing honey. Well, that's easy enough. Let's see if we got any honey. Let's get her to collect some honey, and then we'll get some honey cake. Alright, she should be able to make that honey cake now. So let's go ahead and get her to make that. Alright, so she can make a honey cake, and we will have her make them a honey cake for their birthday. And then they can go ahead and blow those candles out, and we'll have them age up in a proper fashion. So we'll just get her in here making that really quickly for them, and then we'll have Diana and Xavier go ahead and age up with a honey cake. Let's go ahead and check on everyone else's needs in the house and see how everyone's doing. Everyone seems to be in pretty good shape, which is good. He's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm making you a birthday cake." And he's like, "Oh, well, I've been thinking about one of my favorite toys and I can't seem to find it. I'm starting to miss it and to feel sad." And she's going to be like, "Well, just keep looking for it." Alright, Julianna, you've just about got this cake made, which is fantastic. And then you can put some candles on that. And we will have Diana and Xavier blow their candles out, which will be fantastic. We love that. All right, let's put some candles on this bloody cake. Add birthday candles. All right, Diana, come blow out your candles. She's like, "I'm coming." Alright, so Diana has aged up. She's going to put some birthday candles on here, and then we're going to have Xavier come and blow out his candles. And then we will hop into cast with them and go ahead and have them get their makeovers, and we'll get their photos for their family tree. And we will see them go ahead and be teenagers. And then obviously we are going to be moving out Julianna and Demarcus and the children, because they are no longer going to be living here. We are going to be seeing Xavier find himself a wife. Are you having trouble with this, Xavier? He's like, "Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit." All right. Happy birthday, Xavier. You are now officially the heir of the family. Let's go ahead and hop into Cass and give them their makeovers. All right. So first we're going to do Diana because she aged up first. So here's Diana. She aged up diffident and lazy, and she is a seeker of secrets. She's actually really, really pretty. I'm just going to leave her hair like that. I actually like how she's aged up. She is going to be in the blue clothing because, as we know, the Arendelles are in blue. So let's go ahead and get her in some blue stuff. Actually, for that one, let's do you in this one. All right, so there is Diana Arendelle. And let's go ahead and do Xavier now. I don't know, I kind of like him too. So let's just get him in his blue clothing. All right, and for your hot weather, and then for your cold weather. All right, there is our Xavier. All right, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to split this family off. It is just going to be Diana and Xavier living here now, and we are going to let the Meshram family move on to their own place. Now that Xavier is the official heir here, he is going to go ahead and start looking for himself a bride so he can begin his family. And the Meshram family is going to split off and try to find their own home. Well, they're going to get their own home. So let's do that now. Okay, we are back here with our main household, and we have just Xavier and Diana living here now. And we need to go ahead and get Xavier doing some of the things around the house. He has a lot that he needs to learn now that he is the heir. He has to pick up learning how to process the honey. He needs to pick up learning how to make mead. He needs to learn how to go hunting. So I am going to go ahead. First and foremost, I'm going to send him out. We're going to take him hunting. I am going to have him go out into the forest and go hunting. I'm going to get Diana to learn how to cook. It looks like she is about to go ahead and have herself a little bit of this honey cake because she is feeling a little bit hungry. But she does need to go ahead and learn how to cook. So I am going to have her go ahead and just make a little bit of spinach salad once she's done eating this, so that she can get a little bit of cooking skill under her belt, since they are the only ones that are living here for a little while and she is not to marry for a couple of years. She is going to go ahead and be the one that will be cooking in the house. So we're going to have her go ahead and do that. Excuse you, resume the salad.
Brochure. Shirobi. Shorg.
Don't tell me you can't do it. Actually do the salad.
Bayumo.
Here, I'll put it there and then resume the salad.
Yadaboo. Yadaboo.
She's like, I don't know how to make it. Oh my gosh.
Sinake. Sawada.
Okay, how about you learn how to make pottage? Do a party size. Why can she not cook? There we go. Okay, so she's just going to make a little bit of a meal here while Xavier is out getting a little bit of hunting in. It is a snowy, snowy day. After she's done with the pottage, I am going to make her come out and check on the chickens. They are just going to obviously continue on with dealing with this place, and we know that they have to keep it running. We are also going to need to have Xavier go, and he's going to have to meet some of the local girls because we are going to need him to obviously get a little bit of, well, he needs to find a wife, and so he is going to need to do that. He is not bound by the same marriage schedule as Diana is, so she's going to get married in a couple of years. He is able to go ahead and get married if he needs to get married. All right, so he got a small rabbit, a chicken, and a turkey. Okay, that's fantastic for his first time. We love that. So Diana, I'm just going to give you this food, and since you're the cook, you can hold on to that. He's going to go get himself a little bit of sleep. We love that for us. And she is just cleaning up a little bit. I'm just going to put this pottage here in the fridge, and let's get you to resume that spinach salad because it needs to be cooked up as well since you started it. It needs to be finished. She's like, but I am not the best cook, and it's causing me to hurt myself. I realize that. Go ahead and finish the salad, and then I'll let you get a little bit of rest. And then once Xavier gets a little bit of rest, we'll have him go ahead and get up, and then he can tend to the cow, and he can, oh my gosh, he's hungry, and he needs to go to the bathroom. But then he'll come out, and he'll feed the cow, and milk the cow, and clean the cow, and tend to some of the chores. I'm going to have her come out, and she can, there's no honey to collect. Okay. So there's not a whole lot that she can really do with the bees, but I'm going to help her, have her tend to the bees. And then Xavier can go later on when it gets a little bit later, and we're going to take him to the Scotland Teens, and he's going to meet the very last female that's living in that home, and we're going to hope that he can meet her and that he will hopefully like her. He's like, oh my gosh, this meal is kind of gross. And she's like, I'm not the best cook in the world. I'm trying. And he's like, it'll be fine. With practice, I'm sure you'll get better. And she's like, we're just used to Julianna's cooking, and her cooking was so much better than mine. And he's like, it really was. And she's like, don't you judge my food, Xavier Arundel. And he's like, I'm really sorry, but it's really bad. Is it poor quality? No, it's excellent quality. It's just because it's pottage. It's just not good. I know. He has a little particular bit of taste, I guess. At the end of the day, you could have chosen something else to eat, Xavier. I'm pretty sure there are good leftovers in the fridge. Leftovers that Julianna had even made. He's like, all right, I'm going to go out and take care of the cow now, so it'll be fine. All right, I'm going to go ahead and assign this bed to Xavier. Diana, honey, I know that you're tired, but you need to go repair that toilet because you need to use it. She's like, oh my gosh, the job never ends here on the farm. I know, it really doesn't. But if you don't fix the toilet, then you won't be able to use the toilet, and that is not going to be good for anyone. All right, so he is just taking care of the cow here, and we love that for him. And I am then going to have him go ahead and come over here and practice a little bit of mead making, and then he can maybe get himself a little bit of rest, and then we'll take him out and let him go meet someone. We'll just let him have a little bit of a nap. So go ahead and light that. Let's practice making some mead. The only thing he's going to be able to make is classic mead because he doesn't have very good skill. So he doesn't have all of the different levels like Julianna did. So he will have to get his leveling up. So we'll just have him go ahead and make this mead. And then once his skill gets up better, then she dislikes handiness. Okay. Well, that's fine. You still need to use the washroom. All right, so he made his first jug of mead. Let's go ahead and fill it in bottles. And she's going to the washroom, and then she's going to go ahead and go to bed. Let's go ahead and get you to take yourself a little bit of a nap. So I'm just going to let them go ahead and get themselves a little bit of rest here. And then we will head him out, and he will go meet the Scotland teen girl. And hopefully they can get on. He's acquired the mead brewing skill. We love that. We love that so very much. She's like, I'm exhausted. All right, let's let them get a little bit of rest. Lady Whistledown, Society Papers. Alas, dear reader, I am bored as of late. The season stumbles along, and whisperings of the tongue have all but been silenced. Gossip these days is in short supply. In fact, this author can think of no event that even merits a mention. All right. How's he doing? He's great. Let's go ahead and get him up. We're going to travel and take him to the home of the Scotland teens and let him get himself met up with this lovely lady so that he can hopefully find himself a bride. All right, so we have arrived at the home of the Scotland teens, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can gain access to the home. And then if we can, we will meet this lady here and see if he likes her. If he doesn't get on with her, then we, I believe, have other teens in the area that we can go ahead and meet. But I just want to see if he gets on with this one because it is the last girl in the Scotland teens house. So we'll see if he carries on with her. Her name is Mary Goodwell. So we're just going to go ahead and give her a respectful introduction here. So he's like, hello, my name is Xavier Arundel. How are you? And she's like, oh, I'm doing fine. He's like, it's really, really nice to meet you. I wanted to come and see if you were doing well. And she's like, I'm doing well. And he's like, I have something for you. And she's like, oh my goodness. He's brought her some flowers, and he's just going to do a little bit of a flirt with her. And we are going to go ahead and just ask her if she's single. And he's going to compliment her appearance. And he's feeling pretty confident, so he's going to go ahead and do a bold pickup line with her and ask her if she'd like to dance. So they're going to do a quick dance here. And let's go ahead and see how he thinks about her. So he perceives her as basic looking, and they have bad compatibility. So I don't know if these two are actually going to be a good match. So let's go ahead and maybe go and we can go and meet someone else and see if someone else might be a better fit for him. So let's go ahead and travel and let's go meet someone else. They do have a little bit of romance, but they have some bad compatibility, so I don't think they're going to be a good fit. So we do have this family here where they have a teen daughter. So we'll go and meet them. Or at least I believe she's still a teen. I don't think she's aged up yet. We'll just have to check. All right, let's see if she is a teen. She's a young adult now. Let's do a funny introduction with her.
Kangaroo. Hey.
They also have bad compatibility. Okay, let's go to the next house. All right, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to this young lady and see how they get on.
So. Wei-vu. Pasana Diola? Oh, Shubirao. Sulanai. Yabatang.
He's learned that Angie is single. And
Anna, Jarjuk Sekalau. You're big. Finale boys.
go ahead and knock on the door and see if we can gain entry, and we'll see if these two can get along a little bit better. They don't have any bad compatibility or anything like that, so, I mean, it is an option. I will have to obviously update her way of dressing and things like that, but I am going to do a bold pickup line with her and just see how it goes.
Borbawanda. Benor.
Oh, Anjima.
Benor Fatu. Abshini Muska. Su.
Kuosa.
So he's going to declare his intent to marry her.
Rebalfa choice.
Xavier Arendelle has publicly declared his intent to marry. He may now receive visits and invitations from prospective suitors.
Ibara?
Oh, Sarps.
Throughout the conversation, Xavier got the impression that Angie finds him quite attractive and making him wonder if he has the right idea.
Pomeray.
Su. Garnush Bobanef.
Quimba Maline.
Pleavy?
So he's just trying to get to know her a little bit better. Let's go ahead and see. He perceives her as basic looking, it looks like.
You're no
but they don't have any bad compatibility. She has declined his offer of
Hakyo and
courtship.
Limla?
Okay, well,
Kibaya. Bash. Shishitab. Fill it back. Oh.
okay, let's take him on home. I don't know exactly what that means when it says that he will start getting prospects meeting him. But maybe there will be some people that will come around that will want to be with him. I don't really know, but I guess we'll find out. But he has declared his intent to marry, and it says that people will start to come around that will want to marry him. So we'll see if anything comes of that. So we have entered the home here of the Eldridge family, and he has met Jonetta, and we are going to just gaze into her eyes, and we are going to do some romantic things with her to see if she is single and if she is going to kind of be able to match with him. He does have good compatibility with her, and so we are going to see if they kind of can get on a little bit here. And so let's go ahead and see how they do.
Bombusa!
He does perceive her as basic looking, but he does have good compatibility with her. So I think maybe it could be something that could happen for them if, you know,
Ruskan Lagora?
Shanawi?
if we can just get them to kind of get their relationship up here. He has learned that Jonetta is single.
Oh, Ashmay. Ah, Imuye.
So they're just going to do a little bit of dancing here. Oh, goodness. Let me see if I can get her into some warm clothes. I don't want her to die. Lord, I don't want him to die either.
Ha. Samso. Zabadon.
So she's kind of playing hard to get a little bit, but they are doing a little bit of romance here.
Ha. Arpa.
Waksa.
So. Garnush Bobanef.
Yapaspar.
Plevy? You're no dibs. Mopsy.
Whitney.
Funi.
She has declined his offer for courtship. I mean, really?
Ah.
Oh.
Tube. Wade.
Ah.
He's revealing his crush to her. He's going to go ahead and give her some flowers
So far.
and kind of be frisky with her a little bit, and then I'm going to have him ask her again if she would let him court her,
With Pampa.
Ooh.
because it looks like she finds him attractive.
Kel.
Musti Frida. Frida.
Oh, Singula.
So he's going to be like, look, this was really going well. Are you sure that you don't want me to, like, court you? I would really like for that to happen.
New Yap Fanoi.
Yalanim.
Bombade. Borba Fuba Ya.
And she's like, okay, you've talked me into it.
Flurb. Unyab. Homare Bahira. Turinga. Huh?
Zabatana.
Amuki.
Nooch Nooch.
Ooh.
Chib. Tubaso.
Yafa.
Ya, yip, ya.
Oh, Snurf.
Chib. Yibsy. Fadesh. Woony Cross Bronco.
He's like, I would really like for us to go ahead and get married.
Klimflis Rack. Karos Asama.
I want to spend my life with you.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Lunay. Miss Herb.
Ibarra?
Jabin Derka.
Wig Town.
Muscalba. Swivel.
Van and Grave.
For Bay.
Grill meat.
Aspa.
With him ball. Bob and Nat.
Yeah.
Chibi.
Tilopa.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to have everyone come to the house, or not to the house. We're not going to go to the house. We're going to go to the church. Where is the church? We're going to go to the church here in Windenburg, and we're going to have them get married. So we're just going to go ahead and seat everyone. So let's seat Diana and Julianna and Demarcus and Maximus Underwood. And then we will go ahead and get married to Jonetta.
Pasane.
Sambu.
Get off your notebook. As you can see, they are exchanging their vows. And then I will get her in her proper attire, and we're going to get their wedding
Ebony.
photo since he is the
Polino.
heir. And their photo will go downstairs.
Farik,
What a beautiful ceremony. He's exchanging his vows with Jonetta. And I'm going to have Julianna paint their portrait. She's like, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful ring. They're sharing their kiss, and they are getting married. They're moving in together. We're gonna move Jonetta in with us. And we get 2,000 for marrying. And we're gonna go ahead and hop into cast with her and give her her little makeover here and put her in her blue attire.
Wasub Sabafa.
And change her name from Eldridge to Arendelle. So let's change this to Arendelle. And let's go ahead and give her her clothing makeovers, and we will just give her some eyelashes as well. And put her in her blue. And her photo for the family tree. And she is active and salty, and she wants to be a nerd brain. All right, so let's go ahead and get their family portrait for the vault downstairs here in the church.
Aha.
Sembla. Rabla.
Motivo. Hibanei. Bain trip, huh? Misa
Lanaga.
faba. Even day so. Yambalava. Bledo blofa. Fredoyen.
Okay, so she is going to go ahead and paint this painting, and then we will go ahead and place it downstairs in the vault with the rest of the paintings, which is going to be fantastic. And then I'll remove Julianna from the family and put her back where she belongs.
Simona Saro, Buquam.
Sembla. Rabla. Warp.
Oh, bicha. Roba.
Naga.
Meshka Frump, Yemessa Finyo, Wapanao. Parsife Froben, Skuma Plondi. Izoi Brapani, Zanesso Duma.
How's Julianna doing? She is in her 3rd trimester and should give birth at any time. All right, so this painting is done. Let's go ahead and grab it, and we're going to go downstairs and we're going to put it where it belongs. Why is it not working? Xavier and Jonetta, 1375. Okay, perfect. So we have them here. They look fantastic. Maybe we should put them here. All right. We love that. And let's go ahead and we will take everyone home and we will split off and take her back to her home where she belongs with Demarcus. All right, we are just going to go ahead and update our timeline now so that we can add in our bride. So we are going to add Jonetta Arundel. She is the wife of Xavier Arundel. Xavier, I don't know which generation he is, so let's take a look. He is the 4th generation, so she is 4th generation female, and she is when was he born? 1362. Let's do her in July of 1362. And she is alive. And her last name was Eldridge. She's British. And they married in 1375. All right, perfect. And then I'm just going to insert a row below for their first child. And we love that. That's wonderful. Oh, and I need to add her to the timeline. So we will add her 1375. She is a teen. So I'm going to just add her here on their timeline as well. So we'll add Jonetta Arundel here. And she will age up in 28 days. And it would seem that the game is having trouble loading up the household. So I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in our next episode of our Ultimate Decades Challenge, where we will continue on with our timeline for 1376. I'm going to play our last day of 1375 off camera. We have Benjamin Petechia, who is aging up to a child, and Peter McGrath, who is aging up to an adult. I'm going to go ahead now and just roll with you guys, and we'll see if they can age up or not. So for Benjamin, he can't roll a 4 or a 13, so let's go ahead and roll for him. So for Benjamin, we're going to roll. He rolls a 5 and survives. And Peter McGrath needs to roll between a 1 and a 7. He dies. So he needs anything higher than a 7. He rolls a 19 and lives. So both of them get to age up. So I am going to just play them off camera and I will age them both up. So I will go ahead and put them on the timeline where they belong here. And we will continue on with this last day off camera. And I will be aging them up. It does look like Julianna is probably going to have her baby on this last day as well. So I will continue on off camera and I will show you what her baby looks like on the community post. But unfortunately, it looks like my game is having a glitch for some reason. I don't know if I'm about to lose this save file or what the problem is, but I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully I can fix my game, and if not, then I will let you know if that is something that we are facing, that we're about to lose our save file. But until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.